Hello and welcome back everyone to Skyrim VR. We aren't in the game yet, and I'd actually stopped recording the VR videos for a while, but this really deserved a video of its own. So there is a mod called Mantella, which you can see here, Mantella software. This basically integrates chatgpt into Skyrim, and all the NPCs have voice lines, and it's just unbelievable. You're already immersed when you're in VR, but now using your microphone, using your own voice, you can talk to these NPCs. It is just spectacular to think that this is even a thing. I don't know, this really opens up the possibilities in gaming, and I think this will very well be the future of gaming. So I'm running the ChatGPT model, which is GPT 3.5. Using that's what the mod uses by default. There is also the option to run the LLM locally, but I don't have. While I can run it on this PC, it would hurt performance, and I'm not rich enough to have a second PC. So I would ideally do that, but I've signed up for an OpenAI account and got access to the API. So if you want to check out the mod for yourself, please go and I'll link the mod in the description. They have a Discord server. They're really helpful. I actually got their help to set up the mod. I had a few questions, and they responded within 30 seconds. That's a super helpful community there. So check them out, and I'm going to get started. So the mod does require some setup. These are all the mods that I'm using in Vortex. So some of these are not strictly speaking required for talking to the NPCs, but I've kept it on just because I want those experiences in VR as well. I mean, this is by no means a very large list. There are just probably like 20-30 mods. I'm pretty sure people have hundreds or 200 mods and such. But setting this up took a lot of time. It took almost 6-7 hours because there are a lot of things you have to download, and the mod itself is like 20 gigabytes because there is also a text-to-speech synthesizer. So the whole thing is a pretty elaborate process. But once you're done, first thing that you want to do is you want to launch Steam VR. This is assuming all the configuration and everything is done. And again, I'll give a link to that. So you set up Steam VR, and you open that up. And then you go into XVA Synth. Again, this is all of these things will be explained to you. Just follow that. So just to give you an idea of what that sounds like, this is the text-to-speech converter. So I'm just going to go with Delphine, and I'm going to ask her to say she is Batman. Load model or something. I don't know.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
So it is an AI-generated voice, obviously, but it doesn't feel as abnormal in the game, I can assure you. Hang on. Sorry. Okay. So you have to start up XVA Synth, and then start the actual game using the script extender. So now the game's starting up. I'll put it in full screen in a moment, but what I want to first show off is the model itself running as well. Hang on. So for that, you go into Mantella software. Mantella. Start up Mantella. So this is talking to OpenAI in the backend, and that's how this is gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and load into a save, where first off I'm just gonna there is a story bit. I'm gonna continue with that story bit. I'm gonna follow that, finish that up, and then I'm gonna come back and get the actual. I'm going to go and talk to some NPCs. This is going to be a really fun one. So let's get on to it. I think I accidentally loaded into the wrong save. So, load.
Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way.
So we've just brought in this guy, Esbern.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Bloody hell, respond. Harassing NPCs is one of my favorite things to do in Skyrim.
I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose, so we must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh. This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy. In the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldwin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then.
That defeating Alduin will be revealed. So yeah, this guy. I mean, if you're not familiar with the story, after Delphine, we defeated the dragon and went into the party, the Thalmor party. We got information that there is this dude Esbern will know about dragons and the like. So I believe that was. Hang on. Where was that? Yeah. So I did all of the. I did a lot of side quests in the meantime. So I indulged in politics for a little bit. I also completed the College of Winterhold storyline. So after this whole thing happened, so things are worse than I thought. Dragons aren't coming back to life; they're being resurrected. Delphine suspects that Thalmor might be connected to bringing the dragons back. With the help of her contact Malborn, I infiltrated the manor, posing as guest at the ambassador's party. I learned that the Thalmor are just in the dark as we are. In fact, they're searching Riften for a blade named Esbern, who they believe knows what the return of the dragons means. So I did all of this, and then I came back here. So, I mean, after talking to Delphine, I fetched him. So, and now he tells us, let's go and find the Sky Temple and Alduin's Wall.
I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. From Riverwood, the road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful.
I'll meet you there. I
Your
want to
call.
talk to somebody.
Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Cool. Okay. Now the moment that we've all been waiting for. So I'm gonna quick save here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and... So usually bumping into NPCs will cause them to say something, but I've turned that off because it sometimes interferes with the spell. So what I'm gonna do...
This is it. The inn is yours.
This is
Never
Rayloff.
coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hang on, did she just say she's never coming back? That was critical. Let me...
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
Okay. Again, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. So, I have no idea why she said that. But now, let us talk to the innkeeper. To do this, I have to go into magic, and I will have to equip the Mantella spell. I'm equipping the start Mantella conversation and the end Mantella conversation in my right hand. Mantella is in my left hand. So you can see over there that once I start a conversation with him, everything that I'm saying will be registered on the terminal as well. So here we go. Here we go.
Morning. What can I get for you today?
Do you have something to drink?
Coming right up. What'll it be? Ale mead, or maybe some Nord mead to start your day off?
Ale mead would be nice.
One Elmian ale, coming right up. That'll be 10 septims.
Done. Here you go.
Appreciate it. Here's your ale. Enjoy. Need anything else?
That would be all. Thank you.
All right then, enjoy your ale. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Goodbye.
Safe travels.
How about we talk to this guy? Rayloff.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Good morning. What brings you to the sleeping giant and so early?
Honestly, just had a long day of travel and was just looking to relax.
I understand that feeling. Traveling can be quite exhausting. Hopefully, a restful stay here at the inn will help rejuvenate you. If you need anything, just let me know.
So, what do you actually do for a living?
I'm a member of the Stormcloak Rebellion, fighting to free Skyrim from Imperial control. I wield my trusty warhammer in battle and strive to bring about a free Skyrim under the leadership of Ulfric Stormcloak. It's a tough fight, but one I believe in.
So why do you hate the Imperials?
I don't hate them, really. It's more about fighting for what we believe is right. The Stormcloaks see the Empire as oppressive, draining Skyrim of its resources and autonomy. We want to preserve our traditions and culture, and we believe Skyrim should be governed by its own people, not by the Empire. It's about freedom and self-determination.
Aren't the Empire the people of Skyrim as well?
The Empire may have citizens from Skyrim, but they are imposing their rule on us without our consent. Many Nords feel that the Empire has forgotten its duty to protect our land and way of life. We believe that Skyrim should be governed by a High King chosen by the Nords, not by the Emperor in Cyrodiil. It's about reclaiming our independence and sovereignty.
But you're caught in the middle of a war, aren't you?
Indeed, Skyrim is torn apart by this civil war between the Stormcloaks and the Imperial Legion. It's a difficult and bloody conflict, but sometimes you have to fight for what you believe in, even if it means facing those who were once your comrades. Each side has its reasons, and the people of Skyrim must ultimately decide their fate.
So you're saying that the Imperials aren't entirely in the wrong either?
I suppose you could say that. The Imperials have their own perspective and goals, just as we do. Some Nords see benefits in remaining part of the Empire, believing in the stability and protection it provides. However, many of us in the Stormcloak Rebellion feel that the Empire has betrayed Skyrim and its people. It's a complex situation with differing viewpoints on what is best for Skyrim's future.
So why do you think the Empire has betrayed you in the first place?
The Empire signed the White Gold Concordat with the Dalmar, agreeing to ban the worship of Talos among other concessions. This deeply offended many Nords, as Talos is a revered figure in Skyrim. By enforcing this ban and allowing the Dalmar to have influence in Skyrim, the Empire showed a lack of regard for our traditions and beliefs. This, among other reasons, lead to the feeling of betrayal among many Nords, including myself and Ulfric Stormcloak.
So why did they sign that?
The Empire was weakened after the Great War with the Aldmeri Dominion and agreed to the terms of the White Gold Concordat to prevent further conflict. They believed it was a necessary compromise to secure peace, even if it meant making concessions that were deeply unpopular in Skyrim. However, many Nords saw this as the Empire abandoning their values and surrendering to the Thalmor, which lead to the current state of unrest and rebellion in Skyrim.
Had the Empire fought back harder, we may have lost completely, right? And the Thalmor could be ruling us. So don't you think that the Empire did the best in a shitty situation? Did the best they could, at least?
It's a valid point. The Empire was in a tough position after the Great War, and signing the White Gold Concordat may have been seen as a way to prevent further bloodshed and preserve what remained of their power. One could argue that they did what they thought was necessary to avoid complete defeat by the Aldmeri Dominion. However, many Nords, including myself, feel that the cost of those decisions was too high, and that the Empire should have stood firm in defending our beliefs and sovereignty, even in the face of great adversity. It's a matter of perspective and interpretation of their actions.
Would you all have rather died? Would you rather your family died? Would you rather all of Skyrim died at the hands of the Aldmeri Dominion, as opposed to the cancellation of Talos worship.
How could you even suggest such a thing? Of course, none of us would wish death upon ourselves, our families, or all of Skyrim. This situation is much more complicated than simply a choice between death and compromise. The struggle for freedom and identity in Skyrim is deeply ingrained in our hearts, and we fight to preserve our heritage and culture against the threats we face. It's about standing up for what we believe in, not seeking death or destruction.
I'm inclined to agree with you on that.
Thank you for understanding. The path we walk in Skyrim is not an easy one, but we do it with a purpose, fighting for what we hold dear. If you ever decide to stand with us, the Stormcloaks, in our fight for freedom, know that we will welcome you with open arms.
Cool. It was great meeting you, Rayloff. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Holy shit! That was the most immersive experience I've ever had in a video game ever! What? Holy shit, what? So, before I started playing Skyrim, I had absolutely no context on anything, really, with regards to the game world. I just didn't. I knew nothing. And then I asked a friend about what had happened before Skyrim actually, panned out the way it did, or why the lore of the world and such. And he told me the entire story, and everything made sense. And it's amazing that this guy, I'm sure that he should be a little more biased because he's Rayloff, but he's actually giving me a balanced perspective and justifying why he picked his side. It's unbelievable. What? This is the future of gaming. Like, if a game does not allow me to talk to characters like this, I do not want it. Holy shit, man. This is insane. Hang on, can I talk to chickens?
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Hello there, traveler. What brings you to Riverwood today?
Aren't you a chicken?
Stupid dog.
Indeed, I am a chicken, cluck cluck. But I'm no ordinary chicken. I've seen many adventures around these parts.
Are you familiar with Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Oh, I've heard rumors of such a place, where chickens meet a delicious fate. But fear not, I am not destined for such a destiny.
How are you so sure about that?
Oh, I have befriended the villagers here, and they know me well. Besides, I am too valuable for eggs and feathers to end up in a frying pan.
What sort of sorcery allows you to talk when you're an animal or a bird?
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Aha, it's a mystery of Skyrim, my friend. Some say it's the magic of the land that gives me this ability, while others believe it's just the will of the divines.
Cool then. It was nice meeting you. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Let's talk to her.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. Well met, friend. What brings you to Riverwood today?
Nothing in particular. I'm just a traveler.
Ah, a traveler passing through our humble town. If you ever need supplies or a place to rest, feel free to ask. Riverwood welcomes all who come in peace.
So, do you mind if I walk with you? I just want to have a chat.
Of course, I don't mind at all. Let's walk along the riverbank here. What's on your mind, traveler?
Can you tell me a bit more about Riverwood itself? And what you do?
We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own. Riverwood is a small, peaceful town, nestled along the White River.
Oh, come on.
You lost? Here for work? Get an
Our
axe
town has a
and
few key
bring me
places
all the
like the
wood you can
Riverwood
chop.
Trader, owned by Lucan and Camilla, and the Sleeping Giant and run by Delphini. Despite our differences, Alva the blacksmith and his family support the Empire, whereas we support the Stormcloaks. It's
Cool then. What do you
I
do?
own the lumber mill and pay a fair wage. See my husband Hod if you're looking for work.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
By the gods.
Dragon!
Where is it? Okay. Come on down here. Come on! Oh shit. Oh shit.
Maybe dead now. But where did it come from?
Holy shit.
Something's happening.
Yeah. As usual, I'm carrying too much to be able to run. So, I'm probably going to pause the video, drop off some things, expand the screen, and come back.